What is up, everyone? I am Joseph. This is Casually Competitive, and we're back. So I'll get into why we're back and where we've been in just a second. I first wanted to just say thanks for clicking on this video. I know we haven't uploaded in like a year and a half, and this is kind of just an update video, not really any type of actual content. So it's nice to know that you're at least somewhat interested in what's going on behind the scenes of Casually Competitive. And let's just keep this between me and you, but you have always kind of been my favorite Casually Competitive viewer, so it's nice to know that, I was kind of right. But anyway, let's talk about why we stopped making videos in the first place. So there were kind of three main reasons why we stopped making videos in the first place. The first one was schedules just weren't lining up very well. People were getting new jobs or starting new classes, and the schedules were kind of different with working from home, in person, and it was just really hard to coordinate with what we were originally doing of recording every week, and it just kind of wasn't working out. It was getting a little bit more difficult. The second reason was we just kind of ran out of space. We were recording in like my office, which is like an 8x10 room with a huge table in it and 6 guys. It wasn't very comfortable, and it was kind of just, we went to record and it ended up just being more aggravating than it was enjoyable. So that was kind of wearing on us. And the third reason was just kind of general burnout. I think the first two reasons heavily contributed to this fact, but it ended up being more of like a chore to get together every week to record games. And between that and the fact that I was doing all of the editing and production at the time, it was just very draining. And I think we were just getting a little frustrated. And not to say that we weren't having fun, it just became less fun than it used to. And for something that is really just a hobby for us, we didn't really want to continue just for the sake of continuing. So we wanted to take a little bit of a break. That being said, let's get into why we're back. Simple answer is a lot of the reasons that we had stopped in the first place have pretty much been resolved at this point. Schedules are more stable. We're able to work around them much easier. We're more accustomed to them now. I spent the last year and a half saving up money to finish a room in my basement that was pretty much unused up to this point. So now we have kind of a dedicated space for recording that's much more spacious, which will let us be a little bit more comfortable while we're recording. And for burnout, we're doing a few different things that should hopefully prevent it from being an issue in the future. The first thing is we're bringing in Jordan, who you should recognize as a main Casually Competitive member, as one of the editors for the channel. So he will be helping to produce content to not only speed up the production time a little bit, but also take some of the work off of my plate so we can kind of split that a little bit more evenly. And secondly, we're going to be expanding outside of Magic the Gathering content so it doesn't feel like we're stuck in such a rut. This channel, the Casually Competitive MTG channel, is going to remain the same. This will be focused on Magic the Gathering. That will not change. We're going to be opening up 2 new channels to focus on more kind of for fun projects. The first one is Casually Creative, which is going to be focused on game development. If you guys remember, some of you may remember, I kind of did a little bit of game development a few years ago where I kind of wanted to make a game because it's something that interests me as like another side hobby. And we're going to be putting more of a focus on that as kind of different series over on that channel. And we're also going to be opening up a channel called Casually Fridays, which will be more just for group games like Dungeons & Dragons or other tabletop games like that, which will just be for us to get together as a group, play some games that's not specifically Magic the Gathering, and just produce some content for them. Because as a group, we enjoy making content, but the problem is when you're only focused on Magic the Gathering, every time we get together, we're only doing Magic the Gathering stuff. It gets a little old. So these channels will be just to break that up a little bit. Now, in terms of when we'll be uploading to those other channels, the Casually Creative one is actually already started. Within the next week, we'll be uploading a video to that channel. The Casually Fridays one will probably pick up in the next few months. We don't know exactly when we're going to start focusing on that. It's just something that we kind of want to keep in our back pocket and just kind of let you guys know is eventually probably going to be a thing. Now, if you're worried that either these other channels will take away from the Magic content or that we're just not going to be committed to returning to make videos, go check out our website. We already have 3 early access videos ready for you to watch and 2 exclusive member-only videos. The membership system is pretty much exactly like Patreon would be. It's just integrated directly into our website. So it integrates better with like merch and different stuff we want to do outside of just Patreon. But if you are interested in our return and want to support us, we do have 3 early access videos ready for your viewing and 2 bonus exclusive gameplay videos over there. And for those of you who aren't able or just straight up don't want to become a member, don't blame you. I get it. We'll be uploading again starting a week from today. Next Wednesday, we'll be uploading our first video, and over the week following, we'll be uploading quite a few other videos, 2 gameplay, and a lot of other kind of skit shorts that we have kind of planned. So starting next week, we do have quite a bit of content. We wanted to make sure we came back with a handful of content so you guys knew we were kind of serious. We won't be releasing 3 videos every week. We will constantly have content in production, so it's not like we're going to release these videos and then take a month off. We are actively working on more videos and should have them out hopefully at a semi-regular schedule. We don't want to promise anything yet, but videos are in the works. So hopefully I answered all your questions. If you have any more, feel free to leave them in the comments. And until then, I am Joseph. This is Casually Competitive, and we will see you guys exactly 1 week